Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are so happy to be here with you today. I have my wing girl, Stacy, on board, and I have Gladys, one of our VIP pros in the house. I know that this is a time where a lot of people are working, but no worries. We are recording and we will pass on the call so that you can benefit. So I want to go straight into opening it up with my girl Stacy, who just stirs our soul with her words and her wisdom. And we just wanted to bring you the message of that it is a new month. We are here. Fall's around the corner and kids are going back to school. So, Stace, if you could share with us a little bit about what you had in your heart, what we talked about, and also to welcome the newcomers, because we have Gladys, who has been with us for a little bit, but we also have brand new people here on board. So take it away, my friend.
Yes, you guys, first and foremost, it's just welcome to another day of life, right? And what I always like to kind of remind myself of is whatever age you are, this is such a great little thing that I learned a long time ago. When you feel overwhelmed or you feel just kind of like things aren't really in your favor, I just want you to kindly remind yourself about how young you are and realize that that is the amount of years that every single thing has been in your favor and that you have survived every single thing in front of you. So for me, that is almost 42 years of everything in my favor. I've handled every single situation. And I think that is something to go into a new month, is realizing that you are always capable of going through all of the things, good or gifted, as we like to share here in our team. So for all our newbies, you're going to hear me and Suzette really say a lot of words of like, what's your gift? And chasing the joy. Because a lot of times prior to joining this community, I had the good and the bad, right? The joyous and the struggle. And those words that I realized that were kind of in that negative context, they weren't serving me. They weren't helping me. In fact, it was really stagnating me. So I want you guys for this new month, for everything that's going to come your way, including the plot twist, because a new month comes new wonderful things and new gifts. New wonderful things and new gifts. So the gifts are going to be the hard and the struggle, but we don't really use those words in here. We use gift. How is this serving me? What is the wonder in this? So I just kind of want to invite you into that and to adopt that over and over and over again, because I think as you get into a new month and new goals and new plot twists that will arrive, it always comes back to your why. It always comes back to where do I want to go and where do I want to grow? And I want to always remind you guys that keep one foot in gratitude and the other foot in celebration this month. One foot in gratitude and the other foot in celebration, because every month that we're here, there's a divine gift for each and every one of us. So of course, Suzette and I are going to talk to you about, what program are you working? What Shakeology flavor are you doing? But I want to get to like the meat and potatoes of that really quickly, because we want you to chase the joy. We want you to chase joy. And we want you to throw away this month trying to be perfect. Okay? Because it doesn't serve us. What's going to serve you this month is to establish what you need for the rest of this year. Because we're about to get into a big arena of, let's call it out here. COVID is raising its head again. We have, and it's a vicious one. If we don't need health more than ever, I don't know what the universe is really trying to gift us, because this is a big gift that we're all getting, right? So we have to be very cognizant of what's going on, because it's rearing its head. And that is something not to be scared of, but to be really like, okay, this is the hugest gift I think every single person has ever gotten at the same time. How am I going to serve myself with this, right? And I know that sounds really weird to talk about COVID and a gift, but it is. Because you know what it makes me do? Dive into my team, lean into Susie, my wing girl, make sure I'm getting my rest, being really intentional about at the end of the day, what matters most. your joy, and your health. If that is not the world giving us that gift, I don't know what is, right? And we have school year, and who knows what's going to happen with all of that, but we have it. And then we have holidays. This is the best time to start reigniting your why statement and getting really, really clarified on it. But more importantly, feeling it and leaning into the community more than ever and really just chasing the joy. Don't worry about weight loss. Don't worry. That's not important right now. Your health is important. Yes, that is a goal, but health is important. You see that shift and it feels so much lighter. And it's more freaking fun, to be honest with you. So I really just wanted to channel into you guys too. The last thing before I give it to Susie is you're deserving to be in here. Okay. We are deserving to say yes to our challenge packs, and we are deserving to keep going and keep growing. So I want you to remind yourself that when you're in here, you self-deserved it and you self-gave it. Practice the art of deserving without defense, without trying to prove it, and without trying to be perfect with it. When in fact, we should remove those three and just be so freaking deserving that it can bring a tear to my eye right now. We're so deserving. And it's such a gentle, warm blanket of a gift we can self-surround ourselves with. So when you post this week, every day or every month or whatever this month, guys, you inspire Susie to get up and press play. And when you don't, it brings the level down, right? It's like, where's my team? Where are they, right? So don't forget, not only are you deserving to step in front of your program, but I want to see you because you helped me, right? We are all deserving of that. So if we can all really grasp that this month and go into the fall, I mean, we're really going to set ourselves up for an amazing month.
Love it, Stacey. Thank you so much. Absolutely. And just to like piggyback on what Stacey's saying, at the beginning of this year, I wanted to pick a word for the year. I always do that. Last year, my word was focus. I really needed to focus because I felt that I was a little bit all over the place before even COVID happened. I just felt already overwhelmed with my son starting high school, and I wasn't focusing as much as I wanted to. And I picked that word, and it really just helped me get through COVID because I needed to focus on what was important. But this year, I chose the word joy. And I share that with Stacey because when you do anything in life that is based on joy or using the intention of joy, things just flow very differently and very naturally. I want this business for me to be coming from a place of joy. I want my marriage to be coming from a place of joy. I want motherhood to be coming from a place of joy, even in the hard. Like I tell my boys, I can get angry at you and my role is for me to be a mom. But no matter what we do in this journey and in this life, it's always going to be based on joy so that we could become better. Because if I can parent coming from a place of joy so that they can be better, like to me, that's everything. So my hashtag for everything is chasing joy because I am constantly chasing joy. And so I love how Stacey was able to just put it into words. Sometimes like I want to say things and she just articulates it in a way where I'm like, that's it, Stacey, I couldn't. But with that being said, the deep dive this month, which is what I want to share with you, which I love the way Autumn just gives us resources to really like reflect on, you know, this journey, this path that we're on. It's not just about getting your workout in or, you know, following a meal plan. It's about the journey, like embodying everything that wellness means. And so I'm going to share my screen really quick. And I am going to place this PDF in the group so that you all have it. But I want to just quickly go over it because I think it's brilliant that she helps us reflect with these questions to improve our lifestyle. And for all the newcomers, I love that this is how you're going to start this group. So 5 questions that she wants us all to reflect on. Number 1, when you're having fun, are you doing it healthy or are you self-sabotaging? And I, for one, could say that I've been in places where I've self-sabotaged. I've eaten way out of control And with time and practice, I noticed that I've gotten better at this. So it's about leaning in. It's not about feeling like, oh, I messed up, I'm a failure, let me retreat and let me not do this, let me quit. No, it's about learning. Okay, those choices did not bless my body, or those choices did not get me closer to my goals. So let me learn next time that I'm at an event or a social gathering, or the weekends I'm, like not doing well. I was there. Weekends are still hard, but they're getting better. What can I do differently to make my lifestyle and playtime more health conscious? What can you do? So I'll share with you a quick little story. So for some of you that know, I have a lot of my friends, most of my friends are Beachbody business partners. They're my sister coaches. And the local ones, we get to do life together. So last year, one of my business partners, Becky, and I got really, really close during COVID. And that led us to create this little group. Well, we had this other little group, but we started creating this group. So then Dixie, who I've been friends with for a while, also got close to us. But we're all drinkers in the sense that we like to pop Prosecco. We like to have, 2, 3 glasses of Prosecco. But last month, Dixie and I were like, all right, we've got to just kind of, hone in a little bit on being more self-conscious about how much we are drinking, because the playtime could, sometimes go a little too hard. And so her and I did a pact. We put our hands together. We were in her pool and we're like, all right, girl, you know what? 2 Proseccos and we're done. We put it down, and then it's sparkling water. And so we're really trying to practice that. Have we been perfect? No, but the goal is that we made that pact. That's something that we did differently to make our lifestyle and playtime more health conscious. So hopefully that'll just get your wheels turning as to what you can do. Number 2, with whom or what do I need to set healthy boundaries in order to improve my overall health? For me, it's my community. It's checking in with Stacy and, venting. Stacy, I'm craving chocolate. Remind me to drink my shake today. Or her saying, girl, I want my tacos and my margaritas. And I'm like, all right, save your containers for the nighttime. It's about leaning in to the group and the community. So think about, where are you leaning in and with whom, so that you can improve your overall health. Number 3, how can I surround myself with more people who inspire a healthier lifestyle? Girls, I'm going to say it. Coaching is what saved me. It wasn't the same when I was a customer. Did I lean in? I did. I leaned into the group. But when I became a coach and I practiced this and I wanted to pay it forward, when you teach it, you become better and you surround yourself with more people that inspire you. So this is the community to lean in. Number 4, do I have a support system to help me improve, maintain a healthier lifestyle that includes eating well and exercising? I know for me, when I speak to some of my clients, some of them are like, man, my husband doesn't even help me. Ladies, you know what? We got to sit down and have the conversation with our spouses, with our parents. I have some clients that tell me, oh my gosh, every time I go visit my mom, the Hispanic, the Latin food is just overflowing. Talk to them. Let them know, hey, I have goals. I'll be more than happy to break bread with you, but I'm going to have salad and protein. I don't need all the bread and the carbs in excess. You could still have it. Save your yellow containers. But again, everything with moderation. All right. Next question for number 4. If not, am I willing to branch out and meet new people who will help support this lifestyle? Again, girls, this is where the community is at. Number 5, how can I set a healthy example for my family? Another quick story, and then we'll let you girls go. So I remember when I started this business 5 years ago, my husband would look at my plate and he would be like, you're having veggies again? Or when I would go out to my garage and work out, and he wanted me to sit with him in the couch, and I'm like, I'll be right back. I'm going to sit with you on the couch, but give me 30 minutes. And he would be like, oh, you're going to the garage again? Oh, you're going to work out again? Well, let me tell you a story. I said, you know what? I'm not going to say one thing to him. And with my actions, I know that I am going to impact his life. And sure enough, after about 2 years that he saw that I was just there every day, disciplined, he was like, all right, it's time. I want to start. He started with Lift 4, working out with Joel Freeman. He started telling me, I want my plate to look as colorful as yours. And he started to drink Shakeology every single morning. And he would send me his pictures at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's his mid-morning snack. Here we are, almost 4 years later, he's still drinking it. Okay. And he would always tell me, I'll never wake up early to work out. Guess who's waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to get his workout? I'm sure you girls see it every day. I post hubby's workout. So you know he's doing it because it always shows under my account. 2 workouts are getting in. That's him and me. So again, you could be that person to completely impact your nucleus. The most important people in your lives. You have the light inside of you. You are the one that can do this. You're the one that creates that action. You are the one with the power. And if you chase that joy, they too will follow. So I welcome you all to just lean in, embrace this amazing lifestyle. And I promise you that you will fall in love with the person that you're going to become. Stace, take it away, baby.
I mean, so to kind of piggyback on Susie, when you start a journey of any kind, and obviously we're in the wellness one right now, you know, it's going to start with you. It's your kids. It's not going to start with your kids. It's not going to start with your spouse. It's going to start with you, you know, and you're going to want them to be on board with you. And in a way, looking back, they are, but not in the way that you imagined. They're on board with you in the way where, like, I would work out and John would come home from the country store with bacon, eggs, white bread toasted. I could smell it. Oh my God, it smelled like so good. And I'm working out and I had a 50-pound weight loss journey ahead of me, you know, and he was there in the way that I needed. I took it the wrong way. That was reconfirming that I was on a mission, that this was my chapter. This was my page. It wasn't his, it was mine. And then surely over time, because of consistency, not perfection, consistency. Eventually, he traded his cigarettes for shakes. So that was 3 years ago. Like literally dropped his, he traded his smokes for shakes. And Shakeology is less, it's cheaper than cigarettes, which is really mind-boggling, to be very honest. So what he did, he traded it cold turkey. He was a you know what for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden he came back to life. And so he is, and this is so, and like, he doesn't work out. Does he eat great? No, but he does Shakeology every day. I love that because it used to be cigarettes. So you can't, like, that's his journey, but he wouldn't have had that if I didn't stay to my journey.
Yes.
Amen. So let's just remind ourselves of that. Yeah. And that's why you guys post, because you have to understand you are influencing somebody in our community. You are, sure. And you don't even know it, but you are. And your truth. That's the big piece. Be truthful this month. It's not about being perfect. Be truthful and love yourself and be deserving and share that abundantly. That's what I got for you.
Love it. All right. Gladys, any questions, anything you want to share, any concerns, victories, struggles, anything?
I just want to say thank you guys. Your energy is contagious and it's a great midday pickup. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do.
Gladys. Continue to be a light in our group, Gladys. You shine brightly. I still remember when you did your video, you're like, I'm socially awkward. And I'm like, yeah, no, not at all, babe. You are.
I don't think so. Welcome
at all. You shine so brightly, Gladys. I am honored to do this with you. I am so happy you share your wisdom, your light, your love, your comfort, your peace, everything. Yes.
For food. You need a cookbook, Gladys, for real.
I love it. I'm so glad we linked arms. All right, girls. I won't take more of your time. Stacy, have a beautiful day. Gladys, have a beautiful day. Love doing life with you girls. I'll share the recording as soon as I upload it. Bye.
Bye.
Girls.